Now it's time to call APIs and to fetch data and render them. But to do this, first we need to do some changes to our functions. So we're gonna open src API http.ts and we're gonna do some changes to those functions. First, we need to export all of those functions. So before this const function, we're gonna export them to use it anywhere inside the app. So this word export, let's add it here too. Export, 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 and finally export. So now we can choose those functions inside the all app. Second, let's add callbacks. What are callbacks? Callbacks are functions that we're gonna call after our API call get success or get failed. So we're gonna add two callbacks. Let's add it inside an object. You can type it like this, CB as a callback, or I prefer to make it like this, on success and on error, on success and on error. And we're gonna add on success here, we're gonna call it here, because when response is success, we're gonna call these functions. Let's remove this hook. And on error, we're gonna add it here inside this error. What we've done here, we just add a success callback function. We're gonna call it inside home screen when our callback get success. For example, this is the success of get list of box. So when we get the list of box, we're gonna render them inside home screen. But if we got an error, we're gonna call this function. So we're gonna display error or something. We're gonna display errors for user. For example, we can say no data or failed to fetch the data or any specific errors. Okay, so this on success function, we're gonna call it when our API called successfully. Okay, we're gonna add the same thing to other functions. So let's copy those and paste it here and get book by ID and paste it here and delete book and paste it here and create book and paste it here and update book. Let's remove this and let's remove this. And let's add in all of them, let's add the on success and on error. So here on success, let's call it here, and here on error, like the first function. But I want to mention something. Before we do this, we want to pass the data. This response to data and pass also this error. Why? Because in our home screen, if this on error called, we're gonna display an error. But which error we're gonna display? So we need to pass this error here to display this error inside this screen callback when we call back the function. Okay, so inside on error we're gonna pass the error, and inside on success we're gonna pass the data, because when we call this function on success function in home screen, we're gonna display the data. So on success we're gonna pass response to data. Finally, last thing to do with this function to make it better, and this for handling the null safety. What if we didn't pass this function? Sometimes it can make an error, so we need to just add a null safety. So before on success, we're gonna use this condition. If we pass this on success function, just call it. If it's not passed, don't do anything. And on error too. So let's add it here too. If we pass this function on error, just call it. If we didn't pass it, don't call it. So now let's make all of those changes to all functions. So let's copy this on success here and paste it here, and also in deleting the bug, and also in creating a bug, and also in updating a bug. Okay, and let's go and to copy also the on error function, and let's paste it here in get bug by ID, and paste it here in delete bug by ID, and paste it here in create bug and paste it here in update bug. Now our functions are ready. There's more approach better than those, but I don't want to make something complicated or complex to you. But make sure later in this course we're gonna learn another and better approach. Okay? So now in next lesson we're gonna use our first function get list of bugs, and we're gonna call it here and display our bugs from the API inside our app.